Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for January 23rd through 29th, 2023. Let's get right into your reading and see what this week has in store for all the Scorpios out there. So we have shadow work, redemption, and authenticity. Okay. All right, Scorpio, this message is going to either relate specifically to what you are experiencing yourself right now about a decision that you made in the past, or this is going to speak about somebody that has done something in the past that you're not a fan of, what they did. They've done some work, some shadow work, and they're going to try to work things out with you this week. Okay, so apply this message how it truly fits, whether you know, okay, yeah, no, this is me, I did this, I regret it, I've been feeling really bad about it, or no, somebody did this to me and I've been feeling really bad about it. Okay, so apply it how it truly fits for you. But what I see is somebody did something here. They made a choice, they made an action, they said something, and they very much regret it. They're filled with a lot of remorse, okay, a lot of sadness, and they've had to face a lot of shadow since that choice or action was made. And they're in the struggle with that. And they've been in the struggle with that. However, this week, with the energies that are at hand, there is this beautiful awakening and deep realization and connection to core, to authenticity. Okay, whether this is somebody who, again, has hurt you, Scorpio, or this is how you've been feeling about something. Maybe you've hurt somebody, in the past, and you've been struggling with that choice you made that hurt them, okay? But this week, whether it's them or it's you, there's this beautiful activation, an awakening, an epiphany, and that means that the experience has now transformed into wisdom. The karmic energy has balanced out for whoever did the harming, okay? And whoever, is the one that said or did something that they very much regret, they want to make it better. So if this happened to you, Scorpio, this person wants to come in this week and make it better with you and own themselves. And they mean it. They've really met themselves at their deepest level, okay? Or if this is you, where you've really been beating yourself up, feeling bad about a choice that you made or an action you took, this week you're going to transform out of that. And you're going to realize, okay, you know what? I couldn't have made a better choice in that moment with what I knew, the circumstances. Like, you're just going to transform beyond it. And you're no longer going to be feeling bad within. But also, if there's another person involved, you will have a big desire to connect with them and try to work things out with them. Or if nothing else, really apologize. Somebody has met themselves on their very deepest level. Wow, look at that. What did I say? They've come to the light. Karma has shaken things up in their life or your life, just depending on where you land in this reading. And through that shakeup, The lesson has been learned. Therefore, you know, the mistake, the experience transforms into wisdom, and there's great evolution, and that brings healing and balancing of energy, okay? And so if this is somebody coming into you, Scorpio, it's they truly, truly want to make it better, all right? And if this is you, you absolutely want to make it better. Or if it doesn't involve another person, like you did or said something to another person that you feel bad about, this could be just like a choice that you made and you've been regretting it, and finally you are expanding beyond that, okay? And I do feel it very strongly both ways, where for some of you it is definitely you've been feeling bad about something that you said or did in the past, and you're gonna be over it, you're transforming beyond it, you've done the work. And then for others of you, I do feel that this is somebody who did or said something to you and it really hurt you, it made you sad, and at the time it didn't seem like they cared much, okay? And if they did seem like they cared, you just had had enough and you were done, because there's definitely been some distance, some time between you and this person, and they've had to face themselves at every level, and they have, and they've grown and they've changed, and karma's shaken them up a bit, and now they want to come back in and make it right with you, Scorpio. Right, the Emperor, the World, the Hierophant, Seven of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Wow. So 3 major arcana and then 2 sevens. Tricky sevens. And look at, oh my goodness, 7 of Pentacles on the bottom. So 3 sevens. Oh my gosh, the Chariot is card 7, 4 sevens. Okay. Yeah, those sevens jumped out at me, and then the 7 on the bottom, I was like, all right. And then on the top, the Chariot 7. Oh, yes, sevens. So, all things that have been learned, now it's time to put into practice, okay, with these sevens. And some of you, this could have happened 7 days ago, 7 weeks ago, 7 months ago, maybe even 7 years ago, okay? Or in the month of July, the 7th month, or on the 7th day of any month, okay? The sevens are synchronistic, but I know there's also a message with the sevens of it's time to apply what one has learned, put it into practice, put it into motion, okay? So here, it's like somebody lost their temper, or they got too much in their head, too much bravado, big ego, saying really mean things, misuse of power with this Emperor, which caused an ending, a separation, all right? And during that ending and separation, you, as well as anybody else involved, regardless of who is at fault, has been working on healing and transforming, okay? Because truly, when we hurt anybody, we are also hurting ourselves. And so if, you know, this is somebody who has hurt you, they have felt the infliction of that pain upon themselves at this point, okay? And if you said or did something that caused another pain, you have received that back equally, which is why you've been feeling bad, haunted, remorseful, all those things, right? And Spirit's been working with both of you, okay? Or if this is just a choice you made in the past, doesn't involve anybody, but you've been really bothered with yourself for that choice, Spirit's really been trying to work with you to help you evolve and transform beyond it and forgive yourself, okay? And this week is the week that it's all coming into motion, because the lesson has been learned, whether by somebody else, by you, or by the combination of both of you. Fool, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay. Yep, see, this week, Scorpio, the new beginning starts. The ending that caused you pain, whether you felt at fault or somebody else was at fault, now the new beginning starts this week, okay? And you're going to be able to build and grow. So if this is with a person, I feel at minimum you're going to be able to have a conversation, okay? If this is where they made you sad, you're going to hear them out. But some of you, I don't feel like you want to move forward with them in your life. Okay, this is more like you're hearing them out because it gives you that final closure to be released and move on and move forward from the whole situation. Okay, and some of you, this is a new beginning to this connection where you can build and grow. All right, like this whole experience was a learning experience, a growing experience, whether you feel they were at fault or you feel you were at fault or you feel that you both were at fault. Okay, it's a learning experience for everybody all the way around. And now the way this is all working out this week, Scorpio, you're coming through as the Queen of Cups, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. You're very happy. You're feeling emotionally balanced. You're satisfied. You feel freed. You feel released. Okay? And you feel seen and heard. All right, King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Judgment, and Nine of Wands. Okay, for those of you that feel that this is all your fault, okay, whether it involves another person and you're like, man, I wish I would have handled that differently, or this is just about you and your life in general, and you've been feeling bad about some choices that you've made, all right, this message here is for you. It's Spirit really wants you to no longer like beat yourself up, okay, or try to be in this constant state of redemption, because for some Scorpios, I just see this like a cross you've bared for quite some time of, I wish I would have done this differently. I wish I would have handled this differently. And you've been doing shadow work and you've been meeting yourself at the deepest spaces, but there's still this sense of like rejecting self at the same time. Like, I wish I wasn't bad, or I wish I wouldn't have done that, or, you know, but now you've been doing the work with the help of Spirit. Okay. And you've had a determination within you. And this week, you're going to realize there's nothing to be sorry for anymore. There's nothing you really could have done differently. Like, you've grown, you've changed, you've matured, you've expanded, you know, and I know that the past cannot be changed, but the future can be, right? By what we do today, where we are at today in the present, and the choices we're making today. And so for those of you that have really been hard on yourself about something that you did, this week you're finally freeing yourself from being imprisoned, being punished, however you want to look at it, you know, because when we get mad at ourselves, we can be pretty brutal to ourselves, right? And you're coming out of that. There's just total peace, and you feel balanced, and you feel okay, and you feel good. You forgive yourself. Okay? And I know that won't apply to all Scorpios, but there's some Scorpios out there where you've just really been feeling horrible about a choice you made in the past, and you've struggled to accept, to be nice to yourself, like, And this week, your eyes are just being opened and everything's going to change, and this is no longer going to hurt you and haunt you. All right, angels, selenite and angel light. Yes, protected, blessed, and being cleansed. Prosperity. So things are shifting, things are changing, more prosperity, more abundance. And look at this, transformation. Transformation inside you, or transformation inside another, or transformation inside the two of you. But this week, it's like that final healing, that forgiveness, feeling blessed, again, being excited, transforming out of the sadness, the pain, or blaming yourself. Scorpio, this is a beautiful week for you. You're really moving beyond some heavy energy, whether it's because of the actions of another, or you have been upset about your own actions. Okay, you're transforming beyond it, and that, in saying transforming beyond it, you're evolving beyond it. Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, and look at that, Six of Wands. Yes. See, the Queen of Swords, the mental body. Your mind is shifting and changing about yourself or somebody else with the help of the angels. And this is a very blessed time. This is a huge shift in perception, which allows healing, and it's your breakthrough where the prosperity is going to start flowing in more. All right, and see the transformation, you finally feeling seen, heard, victorious, successful, happy. All right, so this week is good. You are really getting over something that has been so heavy on your heart. Be present. Use the hours. Don't count them. Yes, that is such a perfect message to wrap this up, is because I think some of you have been just kind of counting the hours, right? Till you don't feel this pain, you don't feel this misery anymore. And now, after this week, you are going to be using your hours opposed to counting them. All right, so those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.